Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel Tales from my collection. Our society has got people who use ruthless power to succeed. Individualism is often glorified. The act of forgiveness is often regarded as weakness. One needs to be courageous to forgive. The truth is that the act of forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but it is being courageous. The act of forgiveness is very powerful because it asserts your dignity and makes you worthy by strengthening you from inside. It helps to bring conflicts and struggles to a positive ending. People often complain about getting insulted at their workplace by different individuals under various circumstances. But I would like to tell the people that they should not feel insulted and take it in this sense, like if somebody purchased a gift for someone and if the other person refused to take it, then it automatically belongs to the person who purchased it. This is exactly same with the negative feelings within you like anger, grudge, hatred, etc. If you become angry with someone who did not respond to your anger and was not ready to get insulted, then the anger falls back on you and you become unhappy. In the process, you hurt yourself. The best way is to get rid of anger and become loving instead, because when you love others, everyone is happy. When you are insulted by someone, take a sweet revenge by successfully overcoming that insult. It is understood that someone who lacks respect will not speak sweetly and nicely to others because they are lacking it from inside. So it reflects on the person itself and not the other one. One should learn to forgive their enemies because forgiveness is a beautiful quality. It relieves your mind of the burden of reacting negatively to other people's actions and grudges towards you. Now, let me tell you a short story in which small children are taught to remove the feeling of hatred from their heart. A teacher once decided to conduct a game, which in turn would teach the children a value that their heart is not a basket for keeping negative feelings inside. The teacher told each student in the class to bring a small bag containing a few tomatoes with the name of the child whom they hated written on it. The next day, each student brought some tomatoes with the name of the child he or she hated. Some students had two, some had three, and some had even five. The teacher then told the students to carry the bag containing the tomatoes wherever they went for 1 week. Initially, they found it easy, but as days passed, they found it to be a burden because of the extra load and eventually the unpleasant smell that was let out by the rotten tomatoes. Those children with 5 tomatoes had to carry heavy bags and found the task to be extremely difficult. After 1 week, the students were relieved because the game had finally ended. The teacher asked the children how they felt while they carried the tomatoes with them for 1 week. The children told that they were really frustrated and complained about the heavy and smelly tomatoes that they had to carry wherever they went. The teacher then explained the hidden meaning behind the game. The teacher made them understand that it was exactly the same situation when they carried hatred for somebody inside their heart. The stench of hatred would contaminate their heart and would make it heavy and painful. The teacher further told them that if they could not tolerate the smell of rotten tomatoes for just 1 week, they could very well imagine how difficult it would be for their heart to carry the stench of hatred lifelong. So we all should learn to forgive our enemies, forget the grudge and hatred which we store in our hearts, and make our hearts light and peaceful. The quality of forgiveness puts an end to unpleasantness. It helps us to release tension and make our minds peaceful. It helps us to glow from within. When people are full of frustration, anger, and disappointment, they are like garbage trucks. As their garbage piles up, they need a place to dump it, and sometimes they will dump it on you. Do not take it personally, but learn to smile, wave, wish them well, and move on with life. Don't take their garbage and spread it to other people at work or at home. Thank you. Take care. Stay safe. We'll meet you with another interesting story. Until then, bye.